Hey everyone, Luke Ripa here, welcome back to Weekos and welcome back to another episode of Luke Ripa Collection. Today we're going to take a look at yet another steelbook, UK one this time around, for a movie that was supposed to launch a new franchise for Disney, and instead it fell horribly flat and it was disappointing in some ways, me included because I was looking forward to it, which is Prince of Persia, the ill-fated adaptation of the cult classic video game from Ubisoft. As you know, it stars Jake Gyllenhaal, Ben Kingsley, Gemma Arterton, and also Alfred Molina, also a Jerry Bruckheimer production. While it visually was good, and probably if it wasn't an adaptation of the famous video game, it would have probably been much better received, because I think it's a competent adventure, except again it's not really good as an adaptation of Prince of Persia. The Sands of Time, by the way, that's the subtitle. But I picked this up because back then I didn't watch it in theaters and I really love steelbooks, so I bought it at a launch in 2012, probably 2011, 2012, so around that. And yeah, I was disappointed at home, but I'm happy with the look of it, as you will see in a moment. So here is the front. This is, as you can see, a UK version. We have one of the main posters of the movie. I think though they changed the background. Here is all red. Here we have Jake Gyllenhaal as the protagonist, Ben Kingsley as the villain, and Gemma Arterton as the love interest. Then we have the title, Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, Jake Gyllenhaal's name above it, and Jerry Bruckheimer is present a Mike Newell film, and the producers, of course, of Pirates of the Caribbean. Here we have a double plate outing that is a Blu-ray and DVD combo. Turn it around, and here we have the usual scenes from the movie, extras about the movie, credits, UK censorship. In terms of audio, we have English in DTS HD Master Audio 4.1, Italian and Spanish in DTS 5.1, Hindi in Dolby Digital 0.1, and English audio descriptive service in Dolby Stereo. On the DVD, we have Dolby Digital 5.1 in English, Italian, Spanish, and Hindi. The subtitles on Blu-ray, we have English for the hearing impaired, Italian, Spanish, Swedish, Norwegian, Danish, Finnish, Icelandic, Portuguese, and Dutch. And the same pretty much on the DVD. Okay, so without further ado, let's open it up. Okay, so here we have the Blu-ray, the DVD, a flyer containing an unlock code, I guess, if you wanna give it a shot. I don't know if it's still active, probably not. And the interior, here it is, Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. We still have Jake Gyllenhaal and Gemma Arterton, and sound and production design. Overall, a really cool steelbook for what was an underwhelming movie. Okay, let's put everything back. So here it is, the Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time Blu-ray UK steelbook, of course Blu-ray DVD combo. Double play technically should be touted as triple play because there was also a digital copy. As you know, again, this movie was underwhelming because it was a poor adaptation of the source material. There was a lot of optimism going around. The original font for the movie, when it was presented, so before marketing started, it was really different. Then they went for this standard and very generic font, which I think it's part of the problem. The same happened with John Carter, which was even worse because John Carter was a really good movie at least, and he didn't do well. And I think the reason is similar because when you have a generic font and there is no logo to go around it, for example, like the Dark Knight trilogy did, all the movies had a logo, despite the font for the title of the movie was pretty much standard and generic. So you then have a problem because I personally think that's a way to undersell your movie. I think having at least a logo or a precise choice of font helps gather the interest of whoever watches the poster, the trailers, even more. I guess they thought that Prince of Persia was a brand strong enough not to have that. I mean, for instance, the original Prince of Persia font from the video games is amazing and they should have used that, but I guess there was some rights issues with that. I guess, I don't know, but they bought the rights for Prince of Persia in general, so weird. Anyways, did you watch Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time? What did you think about it? Let me know down in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and or follow Weekos on all social media. We are on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, and Twitch. Also, every Tuesday at 7 a.m. if you are Italian, we release our podcast, Il Weekos Podcast, where we talk about movies and TV shows, and sometimes gaming and tech. Anyways, my name is Luke Ripa. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Monday.